The room is dark. Then the music hits you. It's loud. It's heavy. Metallica tearing through the speakers, a wall of pure energy. The beat is a hammer driving forward. Guitars scream, drums thunder, a chaotic symphony fills the room. The floor vibrates. Your heart beats faster. This isn't a concert. This is a studio. Creation begins here, not with silence, but with a roar. In the middle of this beautiful noise, a figure moves. It's not a slow, careful dance. It's a burst of motion, a reaction to the sound. Matteo Balaban, the artist known as Rain Bordo. He doesn't hold a tiny brush with a delicate grip. He holds a can. He holds a stick. He holds a bottle. His tools are extensions of his body. His body is an instrument playing along with the music. He is not just listening to the chaos. He is part of it. He conducts it, channeling its wild energy onto the waiting surface. Suddenly, paint flies. A slash of black cuts through the air. A splatter of red explodes like a firework. A drip of blue runs down, a tear of color on a blank face. This isn't about control in the traditional sense. It's about letting go. Trust the movement. Trust the music. Trust the moment. Each gesture is a word you didn't know you were writing. Each splash is a note in a song you compose on the spot. This is what it looks like when you stop thinking and just start making. This is action painting. It's messy. It's loud. It's alive. Turn feelings into something real. Turn energy into something real. Turn frustrations into something real. Turn joys into something real. This is an invitation for you. A call to those who think they're not creative. A call to those told to be quiet and still. Pick up a color. Turn up the music. See what happens when you let the chaos out. This is your chance to start making something right here, right now. We all have chaos inside us. It's the noise in our heads, the tangle of thoughts and feelings we don't know what to do with. It's the energy of youth, the frustration of not being understood, the desire to break free and make a mark on the world. Too often, we are told to tame this chaos, to organize it, to hide it away so it doesn't make a mess. But what if that chaos isn't the enemy? What if it's the source? What if it's the raw material for something beautiful and powerful? This is the core idea of our journey today, from chaos to canvas. It's a creative strategy. It's about embracing the noise, the mistakes, and the happy accidents. Rain Bordo doesn't fight the chaos. He partners with it. He uses the raw power of a Metallica riff to guide a powerful brushstroke. He finds inspiration in the blunt, honest words of a writer like Charles Bukowski, who found beauty in the gritty, imperfect parts of life. Think about your own life. Think about the music that makes you feel something powerful. Think about the words that stick with you. That is your chaos. That is your starting point. You don't need years of training or expensive supplies to begin. You just need the courage to take that inner noise and put it somewhere outside of yourself, onto a piece of paper, a piece of cardboard, an old piece of wood. The canvas is just a destination for the energy that is already inside you. This essay is your guide. It's a 20-minute map that will take you from feeling stuck to taking action. We will explore how Rain Bordo found his voice. We will break down action painting into simple, easy steps. We will show you how to build your own creative toolkit, fueled by the music and words that move you. This is your permission slip to be messy, to be loud, and to turn your personal chaos into a masterpiece. The journey from chaos to canvas starts with a single step. Let's take it together. Before he was Rain Bordo, he was Matteo Balaban. He was a young man living an ordinary life, just like anyone else. He wasn't born in a famous art studio, and he didn't grow up surrounded by priceless paintings. He lived in a world of routines, expectations. He navigated the same paths many of us do, feeling the pressures of school, work, and figuring out his place in the world. He was searching for something, a feeling or a purpose that felt more real, more alive. His story doesn't start with a masterpiece. It starts with a simple, relatable feeling of wanting more. This search for meaning is something every young person understands. It's that deep, nagging question. Is this all there is? Matteo felt it too. He was looking for a way to express the energy building up inside him. He was drawn to things that were raw and powerful. He found a connection in the honest, gritty words of writers like Charles Bukowski, who wrote about life without sugarcoating it. He felt a fire in the loud, driving force of bands like Metallica, music that wasn't afraid to be angry, loud, and full of passion. These weren't just influences, they were lifelines. He didn't see himself as an artist back then. That word can feel big and intimidating. For Mateo, it was simpler than that. It was about needing an outlet. It was about finding a language for the feelings that had no words. His journey began not with a grand vision of becoming a painter, but with the fundamental human need to be seen and heard, to make a mark that was uniquely his own. Rain Bordo didn't fall from the sky. He grew out of the soil of an ordinary life. He shows us that you don't have to wait for a special invitation to start creating. You just need to listen to that quiet voice inside you that is asking for more, and then be brave enough to answer it. His story is proof that the most extraordinary art can come from the most ordinary beginnings. The change didn't happen overnight. It was a slow burn. A series of small moments that added up to a big shift. Maybe it was a boring afternoon, or a night when the music felt too big for the room. He didn't sit down with a clear plan. He simply started experimenting. He picked up things that were around him: house paint, old sticks, discarded pieces of wood. He wasn't thinking about technique. He was just playing, exploring what would happen if he moved his body in a certain way. He puts on his headphones. He doesn't think. He reacts. He dips a stick into a can of black paint and makes a mark. It's not a line, it's a slash. It feels good, so he does it again. Then he grabs a bottle and lets the paint pour out. He is discovering a new kind of conversation. In these early moments, Mateo was learning a crucial lesson. Art doesn't have to be about perfect representation. It can be about capturing a feeling. He realized that the movement itself was the art. The splatter of paint was just the evidence left behind, like a footprint in the snow. This was a breakthrough. It freed him from the pressure of trying to paint a person or a landscape. He wasn't trying to copy the world. He was trying to express his inner world. He was painting the sound of the guitar solo, the feeling of a powerful lyric. This is a path that is open to everyone. You don't need to know how to draw a straight line or mix the perfect color. You just need to be willing to make a mess and see what happens. The first step is simply to give yourself permission to play. That initial spark of curiosity is the seed from which a whole forest of creativity can grow. It's about finding joy in the simple act of making a mark. As his experiments grew bolder, his space had to change. A small corner in a garage was no longer enough. He needed a place where he could be loud, where he could be messy. His studio became his sanctuary, but it also became his stage. It wasn't a pristine, white-walled gallery. It was a workshop, a laboratory, a dance floor all rolled into one. The floor became his canvas, accumulating layers of drips and splatters. When you step into his studio, you understand his process immediately. It's a space built for action. Large canvases are often laid directly on the ground. Buckets of paint are lined up like soldiers ready for battle. The tools are not just brushes. Sticks, trowels, bottles with holes punched in the lids, and his own hands. The air smells of paint and sweat, and there's a constant low hum from the giant speakers in the corner, waiting to explode with sound. This environment is crucial. It gives him the freedom to fully embody the act of painting. He can circle the canvas like a predator. He can dance to the music, letting the rhythm dictate the movement of his arms. He can throw, drip, and splash paint with total abandon. The studio isn't just a place where art is made, it is an active participant in the creation. This idea of a dedicated space is powerful for any aspiring artist. It doesn't have to be a giant warehouse. It can be a corner of your bedroom. The point is to create a zone where you have permission to be messy. A place where you don't have to worry about making mistakes. When you define a space for creation, you are telling yourself that this activity is important. You are building your own stage, and once you step onto it, you are free to perform, to play, and to let your true creative self emerge in the heart of his chaotic studio, with music blasting and paint flying. Rain Bordo found his voice. It wasn't a quiet voice, it was a roar. His style, action painting, became the perfect language for everything he wanted to say. He describes his process as a form of release, a way to get the noise out of his head and onto the canvas. He says, "It's better to throw paint than to throw a fist." This philosophy is what makes his work so relatable, especially for young people. Life is full of intense emotions, frustration, anger, joy, confusion. We are often told to suppress these feelings. Rain Bordo's art offers a different path. It says that these powerful emotions are a source of incredible energy. His paintings are not just pretty pictures, they are evidence of a battle, a dance, a celebration. They are visceral and alive because they are born from real, powerful feelings. There is a sense of bravery in his work. There is also a deep sense of joy. The vibrant colors and explosive patterns are not just about anger, they are about the thrill of letting go, the pure fun of making a beautiful mess. He is not a tortured artist hiding in the shadows. He is a joyful warrior, celebrating the power of creation. He is often seen smiling in his videos. He makes art look like the most fun you can possibly have. This is the voice he found. Brave, messy, joyful, and brutally honest. He doesn't ask you to admire his technical skill. He asks you to feel the energy he felt when he made the piece. He shows that your voice doesn't have to be polished or perfect. It just has to be yours. By embracing the noise, both from his speakers and from within himself, he discovered a way to speak a universal language of emotion. He encourages us all to find our own volume and our own rhythm, and to not be afraid to turn it up loud. To truly understand Rain Bordo, you have to look beyond the surface of his paintings. His work is not just about the physical act of throwing paint, it is a philosophy. He believes that creativity is a fundamental human need, like breathing, like eating. He says that everyone should engage with art, especially those who think it's pointless or that they aren't creative. He sees art as a tool for self-discovery and mental well-being. It's a workout for the soul. This message is incredibly empowering. It breaks down the walls that so often surround the art world. Rain Bordo demystifies the creative process: action, emotion, release. He makes it clear that you don't need a degree or a gallery's approval to call yourself an artist. His entire approach is an open invitation, telling young people that their feelings are valid, their energy is valuable, their voice deserves to be heard. He is not just making paintings, he is starting a movement. Ultimately, Rain Bordo is more than a painter. He is a catalyst. He connects with young people because he doesn't talk down to them. He understands the power of a heavy guitar riff and the comfort of an honest line of poetry. He speaks their language. Metallica, Bukowski. He builds a bridge from the things they already love to the world of visual art. He shows them that the same energy they feel at a concert can be channeled into a painting. Art is not a separate, stuffy category. It's part of the same cultural conversation. He is proof that you can carve your own path, even if it's messy and loud. His story is a powerful reminder that the creative spark exists in all of us, waiting for the right combination of noise, courage, and a little bit of chaos. He isn't just asking us to look at his art, he is challenging us to make our own. He stands as a figure of joyful rebellion, showing everyone that the most profound act of creation is simply the courage to begin. So what exactly is action painting? Forget everything you think you know about painting. Forget quiet studios, delicate brushstrokes, trying to make something look real. Action painting is not about painting a picture of something. It is about the action itself. The canvas is not a window. It's an arena. The final painting is simply the beautiful evidence that is left behind. A record of your movements, your energy, and your emotions. It's a dance, and the paint is your partner. The spirit of this art form is all about freedom and spontaneity. It's about letting go of control and trusting your instincts. The artist becomes a part of the artwork. Instead of just moving your wrist, you move your whole arm, your shoulders, your entire body. You let a feeling of anger create a sharp, fast slash of black paint. You let a wave of joy become an explosive splatter of yellow. The process is more important than the final product. Think of it like a primal scream, but with color. You don't need to plan every move. You react to the color you just put down. Each choice influences the next in an unpredictable, exciting chain reaction. At its core, action painting is about play. It's about rediscovering the childhood joy of making a glorious mess, but this time, you're doing it with intention. It's a safe and healthy way to release pent-up energy, frustration, or excitement. It's a workout for your emotions. It's honest. It's messy. It's alive. And the best part is, anyone can do it. There are no rules you can break, because you are the one making the rules as you go. It's the most accessible form of art there is. You don't need a fancy art store to get started with action painting. Your journey can begin with simple, everyday materials. First, find your canvas. A large sheet of thick paper, a flattened cardboard box, an old piece of wood. Go big. More surface, more freedom. Next, gather your paint. Leftover house paint is often cheapest. Basic acrylic craft paints are a low-cost option. Pick a few colors: strong black, clean white, fiery red, deep blue. The goal is to have something to work with, not to be overwhelmed by choice. Now for your tools. Get creative. Forget traditional brushes. Use things to drip, drizzle, splash. Sticks are perfect. Turkey baster, spatula, trowel. Old plastic bottles with holes make drizzly tools. Use your hands. Finally, prepare your space and yourself. It will be messy. That's the point. Wear old clothes. Having a mess-allowed space is freeing. Think about music. Make an energizing playlist. Metallica, electronic music, hip-hop. Your toolkit is complete. Surface, paint, tools, space, sound. Before you even open the paint, you need to warm up your body and mind. This isn't about sitting still. It's about getting ready to move. Start with your music. Put on your playlist and turn it up. Close your eyes for a minute and just listen. Just feel the music. Let the energy of the song start to build up inside you. This is the fuel you are about to use. Now, begin to move your body. Roll your shoulders. Swing your arms in big circles. Twist your torso from side to side. Imagine you are holding a stick or a brush and practice making large, sweeping motions in the air. Don't be timid. These are practice swings. With your canvas or surface laid out on the floor, take a moment to walk around it. See it from all sides. This is your arena. Continue moving to the music. Try a few more air paintings over the canvas. You are choreographing a dance that hasn't happened yet. Finally, do a simple breathing exercise to focus your intention. Stand at the edge of your canvas and set a simple goal. Your goal is not to create a masterpiece. Your goal is to let go. Your goal is to have fun. Your goal is to release one specific feeling. Maybe it's stress from school, excitement for the weekend, or just a burst of pure energy. Hold that feeling in your mind. This is what you are about to translate into color and motion. You are now warmed up. You are ready to paint. Now it's time to make your mark. Start with your simplest tool and your boldest color. For this first exercise, the goal is gesture. On a strong downbeat, make a single, decisive mark on the canvas. Don't think about it. Just do it. Now step back. That's your first word. Do it again and again. Fill the space with these powerful, simple gestures. For the second exercise, we'll focus on dripping and drizzling. This is about letting go of control and embracing gravity and chance. Water down some of your paint. Now, holding your tool over the canvas, let the paint drip. Move your arm slowly and let it create a thin, wandering line. Now move your arm quickly. Try flicking your wrist. Let the lines overlap and interact. Just explore the different kinds of marks you can make. The third exercise is about layering and explosive energy. This is where you can really let loose. Wait for your favorite part of a song. In one powerful, explosive movement, throw or smear the paint onto the canvas. This is not a delicate act. It's a burst of pure energy. This layer will partially cover the lines and drips from the previous exercises, creating depth and complexity. These three exercises, gesture, dripping, and layering, are the fundamental building blocks of action painting. The key is to keep moving, keep responding to the music, and keep letting go of your expectations. Don't stop to judge your work. Don't worry if it looks good. Just stay in the moment and enjoy the physical act of creation. You are not just painting, you are performing. You are releasing energy. You are turning chaos into something visible and real. When the music fades, you've used your last bit of energy. The action is over. Step back. Take a deep breath. Look at what you've done. The first rule of the aftermath is this: do not judge it immediately. The floor is a mess. You are covered in paint. Right now, it is not a finished piece of art. It is a record of an experience. Cleaning up is part of the process. It's a cool-down period that helps you transition back from the chaos of creation to the calm of everyday life. As you wash your hands and put your tools away, think about how the process felt. Did you enjoy the feeling of throwing paint? Did you feel a sense of release? The goal of your first session is not to create a museum-quality masterpiece. The physical evidence of the mess is a badge of honor. It proves you were brave enough to try something new. Let your painting dry completely. Once it's dry, look at it again with fresh eyes. Turn it around. Look at it from different angles. You might find you like it better upside down. This is the moment you can decide if it's finished. Maybe you want to add another layer tomorrow. Maybe you want to cut out your favorite part and frame just that section. The most important step in the aftermath is to decide to do it again. Your first action painting is just the beginning. The next time you do it, you will be a little bit braver. Action painting is a practice. It's a skill you build by doing. Rain Bordeaux didn't become an expert overnight. He showed up, made a mess, learned from it, and did it again. Now it's your turn. Every artist has collaborators, even those who work alone in a studio. They are the influences that shape your thoughts and fuel your emotions. Your task is to find your own sources of power and honesty. Who makes your soundtrack? Who speaks your truth? Start by making 2 lists. On one list, write down the 3 musical artists who give you the most energy. This is your power list. On the second list, write down 3 sources of words that feel true to you. A favorite poet, a novelist, a rapper, a line from a movie. This is your truth list. Look at your 2 lists. This is the unique combination of influences that makes you who you are. This is the raw material for your own personal creative symphony. Experiment with combinations. What happens when you try to paint the feeling of your favorite hip-hop album? What if you combine the quiet, thoughtful words of a poet with the loud, chaotic energy of a punk rock band? Try starting a painting by writing a line from your truth list on the canvas. Then, put on a song from your power list and let loose. See how the energy of the sound and the meaning of the words interact. This process is not about copying Rain Bordeaux. It's about stealing his method and making it your own. Your art will be a reflection of your unique taste, your personal history, and your emotional landscape. So go ahead, make your lists, cue up the music, remember the words, and start conducting. The sound of your creation is waiting to be heard. Start messy, keep creating. We have journeyed through the beautiful noise of Rain Bordeaux's world. We have seen how an ordinary young man transformed the chaos of his life into a powerful form of art. His story proves a simple truth. Creativity is an action, not a talent. From chaos to canvas is a universal blueprint. This whole journey has been leading to one moment. It has been a 20-minute invitation. Now the theory is over. The reading is done. The only thing left is the doing. The fear of the blank page, a powerful enemy. But you have the weapons to defeat it. A playlist that can fuel you. Words that can anchor you. So what are you waiting for? Your 20 minutes start now. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't worry about the right supplies. Find a piece of cardboard. Grab a single color. Put on one song that makes you feel alive. For the next 3 minutes, just move. Make one mark, then another. This isn't about a masterpiece. It's about breaking the silence and proving you can begin. The world doesn't need another afraid person. It needs your energy. It needs your voice. It needs your mess. Rain Bordeaux showed the way. Not as a distant genius, but as a fellow traveler who danced in the storm. He painted the lightning. He ripped open the door to this chaotic world and now holds it open for you. So take the step. Start messy. Keep creating.